Hey guys, this is Twin Humanities. This is going to be my first video on my new Dark Souls series I'm going to be working on. Basically, it's going to be a compilation of Let's Plays, some guides, some discussion, and we'll see where it goes from here. If you're new to the series, and that's what this video is really meant for, it's not like your usual video game. Dark Souls as a concept is a different kind of breed of game. It's kind of a throwback to old school gaming, actually. It makes things a lot more difficult to work with, but there's always a way to get around things, and that's kind of the surprising thing about it. It's challenging. It's not being held up in a barn in Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4 or anything like that. It's thinking with your head. It's not an infinite spawning of enemies. It's a set difficulty. It's a set requirement for you to pass through something, and you just need to kind of figure it out yourself. And that's kind of what makes this game worthwhile and overlooked in today's terms as far as gaming is concerned. It's kind of sad that you have to be part of that kind of select sect of people to really get what you want out of a video game. It's basically just patience and pacing and just overall knowledge, because you feel like a badass when you're standing on a bridge and you walk out and you know that there's this dragon that's going to come and just completely fuck up your day, and you roll away and you see the fire hit, you see him just rape the shit out of everyone on the bridge, and there's a beautiful deposit of 500 souls into your counter. You're like, yeah, what now, fucker? Like, you know what I mean? So why is Soul so good? That's the question I kind of ask myself, and when I'm trying to get people kind of turned over to the Dark Souls side, if you will. It's a challenge. It's a game that challenges you. It's the reason I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog or Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid, in the time trial mode, or just trying to get that second gem, you know what I mean? It's pushing you in ways that you aren't usually pushed. And the good way to think about it is this: gaming was great before major corporations took it over. Now I sound like the anti-mainstream hipster gamer, but it's the truth. When games are made by like those private-based companies, those indie games before indie games, when there was actual effort put into them, they had more soul behind them, more oomph, and people wanted it out of it. They wanted that little bit extra, or that secret find, or just that what the fuck moment that really changes you in gaming. And Dark Souls is full of it. You start at the first level and you're immediately introduced to something that's just there to completely fuck up your world, and you have the weakest weapon in the game in your hands. And there's this doorway that you can barely see in the corner. You look around on YouTube and all you see is videos of people fucking losing their minds trying to find this door because it says get away. But that's the best part. That's Sonic the Hedgehog with the water rising the first time you ever play the level. And then you die and you're like, fuck, I don't know what happened, but you try and you try and you try, and then eventually you get flawless at it. And that's what Dark Souls is. It's how gaming should have grown to be before the advent of like online gaming or multiplayer. That's kind of what killed it for me. Like, I used to be the biggest FPS fan ever. Clan matches on Call of Duty 4, game battles, all that. But it got old. It gets old because you eventually realize that it's the same cookie cutter kind of gameplay. You hop in an FPS, you level up, you get new guns, you get new shit for your guns on the same guns you've used multiple times. I could probably take apart a fucking M16 by now, just via video game, or at least properly use one, just because I know every fucking part of it now, from America's Army on to fucking Call of Duty 3 or what's it called, Mod 3. I don't even give a shit now. That surprises me. But yeah, I'm ranting now. This is just an introduction video to this channel. I expect to get a beginner's resource out there to new players, because I know the PC game's coming out soon, so I have a couple of tips and tricks to help you guys out. And besides that, I mean, the DLC is coming out in about 6 months or so, 7 months. So there's going to be a lot of updates coming out for that. And actually, before I let you go, I was reading something about the PC version. I play on Xbox, which is surprising. I wish I had a PS3 so I could have played Demons. But I guess it's got a Windows Live ID on it, a Windows Live branding on it, and it's pissing off a lot of PC gamers. So if you are one and you don't want it to be branded as such, and you have to deal with that fucking headache, there's actually a petition online you can actually sign. And a lot of people are in uproar about it. So make the push and at least save your guys' ass and get it on Steam or something. I don't fucking know. And besides that, think I'm gonna release a Let's Play pretty soon with some kind of twist to it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, but we'll get around to it when we come to that point. Above all else, I think I like Dark Souls because it kind of allows you to write your own story. It does something gaming's never really done. Like, you can grind for fucking hours on World of Warcraft or whatever game you play, but you can grind for hours on Dark Souls, and there's still a story behind it. It still makes sense. They put the mechanic into it for it not just to be like an automated machine. You respawn because everyone's dead already. Basically, everyone's a soul. Everyone's an undead being. So sitting in a campfire isn't just resetting the system. It actually has a point behind it. And it makes you special in your own head. I mean, you watch lore videos online. Fucking epic name, bro, dude. But Souls, you can make your own. That's the best part about it. So yeah, this is the channel. I'm gonna have a lot of discussion. Hopefully, I can get out there with the community and we can make something out of it at least. So, thanks for your time. Peace.